Hello all, Jeff here with a new video. We have a new useless car challenge, and today it is the Honda Odyssey. George Kiriakou, you asked for this, here it is. Let's see if this thing is actually competitive in A class. So first of all, we have Daytona short at night, and of course standing start at Daytona means stupid starts. Anyway, so yeah, I started last place, but we all know what happens at turn 1. There's always a bit of carnage going on because of all sorts of different cars. There it is. Is it? Yep. There's about 4 or 5 that have collided. All of a sudden there's an S2000 just veers straight in front of me. And the poor Holden Condor copped it there. And there's a Monaro on the grass. And yeah, I'm in 15th place now, but plenty of time. It's Daytona, and the straight line speed will help me here because no bus stop chicane to worry about. As that Monaro's getting sideways, he's not giving me that much room. However, he goes wide and ends up hitting that fence, and there's a fair bit going on here. Got that Honda S2000. We've got the Fast and Furious WRX going at it as well. As the WRX has tapped the S2000, but he's like, nah, stay in front, mate, my fault. But yeah, I was just thinking, first lap I'll just take it easy as I can, as I get punted by, I think that's a Chrysler Valiant, and to the left hander and on to the back straight. And this is where this A-class Honda Odyssey should be strong. So as you can see, I'm about to drive past the Valiant easily, and probably the WRX as well, unless he's got the legs as well. As we go into the banked oval corners, you will see a fair bit going on here at turn 4 of the oval. Look, there's someone sideways in the middle of the track, and all of a sudden the WRX has just gone airborne. I've just tapped the wall slightly, but it doesn't hurt me that much, luckily. But I'm in 9th place. And all of a sudden, this guy here, he must have thought we were racing on the oval because he just went straight into that wall. But not much else happened after that. 7th place after a 3-lap race. And not only that, I was the only one to get a clean lap in that race. So that means, surely that means I'm going to get pole position. And I actually do. So we are at Road America, the West route. So I thought to myself, let's just try and get into the lead at the kink, which I do. And the problem with this car being so heavy is, can't really give. All of a sudden that Mercedes gull wing has come from out of nowhere. The speed of that thing is ridiculous. I try and have a go, I'm like, nah. These brakes won't be as good because this car is so heavy. But you never know, he might make a mistake. As we go to the back part of the circuit, and we bypass the actual part of the track, and we go on to what would be turn 5 of the full circuit. And the Mercedes, look, I'm still with him, but with slides like that it's not going to happen. As we go under the bridge, you can tell it being so heavy, it's not going to help with braking. And mid-corner, so mid-speed corners like that, not going to help, especially if you're drifting around. But we go to lap 3, and I'm still in 2nd place. However, taking the kink in a heavy car means you have to take it really slow. And all of a sudden, that Porsche GT2 has gone straight past me. I ended up just letting him through because I knew he was a lot faster. All of a sudden, he's on the grass. But still keeps it straight for Canada corner. Goes a little sideways. But yeah, I thought to myself, look, right now, I know the Mercedes is faster. I know the Porsche is faster, even though he's making mistakes. So I thought, let's just hang on to the podium. So as we go to lap 4, pretty much same part of the circuit, I'm still there with the Porsche, but there's this old mate up in front of him, just taking signs out, leaving him on the middle of the track. This guy in the RX-7 just decides to drift all over the place. There is such thing as a drift lobby, mate. As you can see, he's just drifting away. And I was just like, oh, just get by him. Get to this turn. And all of a sudden, old mate just decides to punt me, ram me straight into the tyre wall. That's just not on. And as you can see, he's still drifting away. He should stick to the drift lobby. All of a sudden, he's got a wheel on the grass. He just tries to punt me again, and I'm like, nah, I'll give you a nudge. Get what you deserve, mate. So, however, because of all that nonsense, I end up finishing 4th. Oh, I actually finished 3rd somehow. Just. Rammers. They do my head in. Anyway, I went through a couple of lobbies, and now I go to Monza. And we all know what happens with Monza. Although you could probably call it CSI Monza, because of the carnage that happens at the first chicane. As you can see, that S13 Silvia is just drifting all over the place. I just take it easy, slow down, because I know what happens here. There's a few in the tyre wall. However, it was actually pretty tame for Monza in Forza. So, however, after the chicane, there's a fair bit going on. 3 cars have collided. There's more carnage behind me as we go to Curva Grande. And I reckon that's that S13 Silvia again, still drifting. Probably should stick to the drift lobby, but I just want to take it easy. All of a sudden, this Silvia, that's very ordinary, mate. Just hits that Hoonigan Escort, and as a result, he hits someone else. I just don't think he knows how to control that thing. And just judging by the sound of the car, he has swapped the engine for a V8. As he just punts me way onto the inside of the track. Second Lesmo. It's almost like it's got too much power for him to handle. And all of a sudden, beside me now, I've got an S15 Silvia. So I'm just like, look, get by me. See what he can do about the S13. Because that thing is actually very fast in a straight line. But I think he's just got speed and nothing else. As the S15 does a nice little corner cut. Whether that was just to dodge the S13, I don't know. But as you can see, the S15's gone past the S13. But just look at the straight line speed of the S13. He's sliding all over the place. Doesn't matter. Still got ahead of him somehow. As we brake hard in the Parabolica. And being such a heavy car, I end up hitting him off the track. But I apologised to him straight away. Made sure I slowed down. Because, yeah, that was a bad mistake from my point of view. Anyway, lap 2. The S13's gotten sideways. The Porsche gives him a little punt. And I've gotten by him. Which is good. Now, lap 3. I lost a spot. I'm in 8th place now. However, there are cars just all over the place into the sand at Parabolica. 3 cars. 2 separate situations. I'm going to finish 5th. But I've been disconnected. Turn 10. Why is it still happening? So, I went through a heap of other lobbies later on, and I ended up at Monza again. Now, this is a very small lobby, only 10 cars, but small lobbies surely means less carnage. Let's see. So, I've gone past that Alpha 33 Stradale very easily. Got a BMW X6M at the front, and the Alpha Giulia, all of a sudden, he must have got punted, and I'm just like, nah. It's one of those situations where if you actually took the correct part of the track, you would have got punted. There's not much you can do when people are just in a mad rush. But I'm going to show you the whole race, because this was actually a very good one. So yeah, got a BMW X6M up at the front with a Mercedes gull wing. The gull wing's in front. However, look at this. The wheels are in the air of the X6. The HSV's involved, and the Mercedes 300SL going is still going. As we go into the first Lesmo, it's the Mercedes, and then the Alpha 33 Stradale. Then it's myself. And then there's a Nissan 370Z behind me. Gives me a little nudge at the second Lesmo. That's fine. Heavy car. Probably won't do anything. But now I can stretch my legs. Look at this. Just easily go past the 33 Stradale, round the outside as we go underneath the bridge, underneath the banked oval as we go into Ascari chicane. And the Mercedes has hit the tyre wall. Probably cost himself an easy win. Ascari chicane, I'm just like, yeah. The 33 Stradale's got better handling. However, with my straight line speed, see you later. However, I've got a new challenger up behind me, which is actually a Dodge Challenger. A Hellcat to be exact. As we go into Parabolica, being a lighter car, nah, go through, mate. So there you go. And then the X6M just punts me. Whether that was because I took a wider exit, I don't know. But he nearly cost me a good race. But I'm down to 5th now. I just lost 4 positions in one corner. But it's all happening here. A lot of variety. Yeah, there's only 9 drivers right now. As the 33 Stradale, he's hit the grass at the main straight. Get by him somehow. As we go into Retafilio. And somehow, I've actually got a break. As that BMW X6M just decides to go straight into the sand. Just turns hard right. It's almost like he gave up for some reason. Oh! That was lag. It looked like the HSV punted a Hellcat straight into the sand, but it was just lag because they're actually having a very good battle here. The HSV and the Hellcat, they collide. Well, kinda. The HSV's hit the sand, so I'm in 2nd place now. It's me and the Hellcat now, so let's see what happens. Just by watching this race, we're actually both very evenly matched. Both got a lot of power under the hood as we go to 2nd Lesmo, as there's a Ford sign pretty much right at the apex of the 2nd Lesmo, as I've got the HSV behind me. And I'm thinking at this stage, yeah, a VS Commodore is a lot lighter than an Odyssey. So I'm thinking, do I let him pass? And I'm like, yeah, I'll let him pass. See what we can do about that Hellcat. As we go to the Ascari chicane, you just don't know who's going to win this one. Yeah, only 8 drivers, but still, it's actually some very good racing here at Monza. As we got the Hellcat in front, and I'm catching up to the HSV, but I'm like, nah. Heavy car means braking's no good, no matter how big brakes are. And Parabolica, just get a little sideways. Fair enough. A lot of power under the hood of this Odyssey. Now this Odyssey, it's got the standard engine, the V6 that came straight out of the factory. I haven't done a V8 swap like many people have done. But as you can see, it's still very fast. As we get into Retafilio, the HSV's right up with the Hellcat. I just end up going straight through that curb, mate. I don't know why I did that, to be honest. Whether it was I was worried about the braking, I didn't want to hit the HSV, I don't know. But as we go into Curva Grande, get a little sideways. It's only just flat out in an Odyssey. As we go into the 2nd chicane, I go in way too wide, as you can see. And I had nowhere to go, but nearly hit the tyre wall. But when I went over that curve, I didn't even hit the accelerator. I didn't want to gain an advantage out of it. But yeah, it's a minivan. It's a people mover. It's amazing that something like this can actually race like this. As the HSV and the Hellcat are having a fairly decent battle in front of me in the last lap at Monza. I don't know who's going to win this, but we're about to go downhill underneath the classic banked oval as we go into Ascari chicane, and the Hellcat's still ahead. However, he's got a wheel or two on the grass, and the HSV's just clipped him, and all of a sudden a Honda Odyssey has gone back into the lead and is pulling away somehow. So I thought to myself, am I going to win this race? So I needed to make sure that Parabolica was as clean as possible. Hit the braking points. Get out of the corner as smoothly as possible. And do you know what? The Honda Odyssey, of all things, a car that shouldn't even be in this game, is going to win a race in A class. it's actually a pretty good car. So there you have it. The Honda Odyssey wins a race in the useless car challenge. Now with Turn 10 adding class hoppers for every single class in a week or so, they have said no more SUVs or beach buggies allowed. So expect 1 or 2 more useless car challenges this week so we can get the most out of these things that shouldn't even be in this game. But the Honda Odyssey, not bad at all. Once you upgrade it, that is. Here's my tune. So it's called A700 and the description is A Class 700. If you like the video, give me the thumbs up. Let me know in the comments section what car I should do next. And most importantly, subscribe for more content. This is Jeff here and happy racing. Cheers.